welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be showing you 2 new projects that will be starting. If you're excited to find out, feel free to grab your snack or your cup of coffee. Remember to subscribe and click the like button. You can also click the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you every time that we upload a new video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be showing you 2 Mirabilias. We've never done any Mirabilias before, so these are going to be our first Mirabilias ever. And we're very excited to show you which ones they are. We haven't started them yet. We've been waiting to record the video and show them to you guys, same as we did with the dimensions, because we want you guys to see the projects that we'll be starting first. But yeah, we haven't started it yet. We are very excited to do our first stitches on each of our projects. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so first off we have my mom's Mirabilia. And as you can see, she's super feminine and very beautiful, very pink. This one is called Roses in Provence. And I have to say that it's one of the most beautiful Mirabilias that we saw. I love the design and everything about this one. Since they are our first Mirabilias, we actually wanted our first experience to be the most pleasant one. So what happened for this specific Mirabilia, Roses of Provence, is that the beads that you need for the hair, which are mimicking basically like a red floral bead, and I only think it requires about 3 of these beads. But when we looked at very different sites, they were all sold out. So then come to find out that the beads were actually discontinued. So what we did is that we landed on this site, which I will be linking down below in the description box. And this site actually provides you with the beads, but only because it brings a kit. So it brings a kit with all the beads, all the floss, and the pattern of the Mirabilia. So that was basically the only way that we were able to get the beads, because they were discontinued and sold out in every other website. So another difficulty that we came across was with the fabric. Now this one, it recommends that you use a 32 count white chocolate linen, which I think is available in 123 cross stitch, I think. And if you were to stitch it on Aida, it will be a 16 count Aida, and it will be 355 by 94 in width. And from the brand Whitchell Imports, but we weren't able to find the fabric, either of these fabrics. So we had to go to one of our near craft stores, and we got a Swigart fabric. This one is a 16 count Aida. This one is 16. We didn't get an 18 count because beads, I don't think we're going to fit quite well in each little square. And as you can see, we did serge the fabric, and my mom did dye the fabric. She did dye it with the fabric paint, and as you can see, it turned out to be an orangey, brownish, beige color. We were aiming more for a caramel / light rose, but this is the result of the fabric and the result of how it turned out after it was dyed. It is like a marbled, it turned out to be. And again, the camera doesn't capture the color quite well. Oh, it does look a little more orange in the camera. Now, like I mentioned before, we did purchase the kit of all the pearls or the beads that the Mirabilia requests that she needs. So all of them are in here, and the good thing obviously is that it brought the ones that were sold out. It brought it in this kit. So that does give us peace of mind, a little bit of peace of mind when starting the Mirabilia, that she most likely won't be missing any beads or pearls to be able to stitch her Mirabilia. They are from the brand Mill Hills. Now we also purchased the threads, so it was basically like a bundle, and it brought also all the threads DMC that you need for the Mirabilia. So all of them are here in this little Ziploc, and it only brings one little cone of the cranic thread, metallic thread. It only brought one of these. Now we got this floss to show you. Basically, this is the floss that most resembles the color of the fabric. So this might be a floss color that gets lost in the fabric. We'll see. We'll let you know how the Mirabilia will be turning out. So these are all the floss, all the colors that the Mirabilia needs. And again, it looks a little more dark on the camera. But there is a lot of variety of floss, and majority a lot of purple tones and pink tones. And you also have green because of the grass, the little flower that she has next to her. But yeah, a lot of variations. So yeah, this is going to be my mom's first Mirabilia, and she's very excited to start it. Stay tuned for our whip updates. Alright, so now for my Mirabilia. As you can see, it's Cinderella. Maybe some of you have seen her already. Now, a little short story of the way that I chose this Mirabilia. And I did a few months back, last year, or earlier this year, went online, various websites, and looked at all the Mirabilias in each website, but none of them stood out to me. Again, this is only personal, my personal opinion. Not to say anything bad about the Mirabilias, they're absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, but at that time, I didn't relate to any. I didn't like any for my personal opinion. So then a few months passed, and my mom's like, well, try again. Since I will be starting one, I'd like you to start one with me. And I went again and started looking. The only one that actually caught my eye and got my attention was Cinderella. But again, she is very beautiful, and I even find her kind of funny because she's running around, she's running away, and you see the castle behind her. And I love the fact that the castle was included in the stitching. In other words, that I could also stitch the castle, not only her. I really like that. And something to note, something important that I wanted to change about this Mirabilia is actually the background color. So again, we did get a little bit of difficulty trying to find the fabric, and my mom actually also dyed this one. She also tinted this fabric. And as you can see, it's a very different color, and the camera doesn't capture it quite well, but it is a darkish blue color. And again, it's marbled, and it resembles the nighttime. It has a little bit of black paint also, and I wanted the background to be dark. If you look up online on Google and you search the Cinderella Mirabilia, you'll find some Mirabilia stitched with a darkish blue navy background. And to me, that makes more sense. Again, this is only my personal opinion. The design is very beautiful. But to me, I wanted her in a dark blue background. I think it looks much better, and it makes a lot more sense with the Mirabilia itself. So yes, that is something that I wanted to change about this one. And compared to my mom's fabric that looked more dark in the camera, this one actually looks more light. I'm going to have to adjust a little bit the settings in the camera. But it is more dark in person, and I think it resembles the nighttime much better, since Cinderella actually runs away when it's at midnight and it's pitch dark. So I think that it resembles much better the design. Again, not to criticize anything, or Corbett does a very good job at her Mirabilias, but I actually think that this color fabric for the background suits a lot better the Mirabilia herself. So this is the kit of the floss and the pearls or the beads and the cranix. It does bring a lot more cranix than my mom's. My mom's only brought one. I'm going to open it so that you guys can see. Again, I'll be leaving down below, I'll be linking the website in which we bought the Mirabilia, all the tools that we needed to be able to stitch her. You're going to see how much it was for everything here in the video. But we will be linking the website down below just in case you want to see how much it will be to buy one of the Mirabilias that you want with everything included. These are the cranix floss. They're very shiny, very beautiful, the colors and everything. And the beads or the pearls, do correct me of the correct term for these items. They are from the brand Mill Hill or Mill Hills. It did bring, again, different type of beads, a lot of variety and a lot of different colors. You have everything from mints to silvers to purples. Yeah. And then it also brings the floss. So again, it's CMC. And as you can see, a lot of different colors and I see a lot of green tones with this one, especially because the castle involves a lot of green around the castle with the grass and the bushes, and her dress even has some mints. So yeah, this Mirabilia does bring a few green tones also. So yeah, we're very excited to start them. We haven't started anything, stitched anything. This same day that we recorded the video was the same day that my mom actually tinted the fabric. So everything was coming together. And stay tuned for our whip updates. We will most likely, by the time we upload our whip updates, might have a few stitches done. So again, we're very excited to start each of us our own Mirabilias. Again, as you can see, they are different Mirabilias, but we are beyond excited to start them. My mom's is Roses of Provence and mine is Cinderella, and we can't wait to share with you our opinions on the Mirabilias as soon as we start stitching them. Remember to subscribe, click the notification bell and the like button. That way YouTube will notify you every time we upload a new video on the channel and you won't miss out. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!